Hey guys, so welcome back to my new Wild Rift video, and today we're gonna be talking about the most broken champion in the Wild Rift as of beta right now. So I think that the most broken champion in Wild Rift right now is Camille because she's really strong throughout the entire game. So if you don't believe me, here's the evidence. Uh, at this time of recording was like a few days ago, and the Camille was like picked for the highest ranked players. As you can see, the highest rank was Plat 4. At this time of like voiceover recording, they are already like Plat 1, Plat 2 for the highest rank, and they still play Camille. So as you can see, they have like insane win rates on Camille's, which is above 70, and they have like a lot of matches as well. So anything above 50 is already decent, I would say, and all these players have around like 70, 80, or even like 75 with a lot of games at sometimes. So if you are able to achieve these kind of numbers, you can easily climb the ladder. And Camille is really strong. So I don't know if Riot is gonna nerf Camille when the actual games releases for the wider audience. But as of beta, Camille is really strong. As you can see, all these players except for this one, he doesn't play Camille, so most of the highest ranked players in Wild Rift right now is playing Camille. So if you guys want to learn how to play Camille, I have made a complete guide on my channel. You can check it out. I'll put a link in my description or put a flash card right here. And the next segment of this video will be a rundown of how I play Camille. So what I mostly like to play Camille is in the solo lane, and the match has already started, so the first part of the video was not recorded and I just started recording after my first kill. So it's just a standard laning phase against a Malphite. But in the early game, when you don't have your Trinity Force, which is your first power spike, you shouldn't be looking to fight, as Camille is kind of weak at the early stage of the game against a Malphite, which you have to understand your lane matchup. So yeah, Malphite is really strong in the like level 2 fights because of his passive, which grants him a shield whenever you like trying to trade against him. And you shouldn't be really like trading against a Malphite if you are attack based champion. So for Camille, like the auto attacks won't really deal much of damage to Malphite unless if you have a first ability up to go and trade with him. You shouldn't be like really using your hook shot, as it's the only mobility tool for you to get out of ganks. So right there, I did not use my hook shot to trade with Malphite, and I was able to get out of the gank easily. So I missed my hook shot right here, but I still go for the trade, and I see that my Jax is fighting Graves, and he's like getting chased by Graves, and right here I go for engage on Graves, but end up dying to Malphite, but I got a kill off Graves, so it's fine. So the laning phase stay continues after this, and I've already finished my Triforce. It is really good if you can get it as fast as possible, because it's where you like have a power spike. It becomes like very strong. Camille becomes very strong after the first item. You should be always looking at Triforce first. So yeah, here I go to mid lane to cover up for the Annie that's roaming to my top lane, and managed to pick up all the CS, which is really good. So you should be using a hook shot to try to get back into lane so that you can get back all the CS. And even if you are not able to get the CS, you should be able to still get back the EXP from the minions that is dying. Here I don't see Malphite, so I just like push in the wave as fast as possible. But Malphite comes back to lane, so I go for ward into their enemy jungle, or like scout around the area. When there's a plant, you should always use it so the enemy cannot use it. And here I see that mid is going for a fight and able to get a free kill on the face. So I go back to my top lane, and if the Scuttle Crab is up, you can always take it. And I get a free Scuttle Crab from here. Then after that, I see the Malphite is like pushing my lane, so I went back to defend my tower. And the Malphite is like pretty overextended right here, so I go for the all-in here. And he just randomly flashes, which I believe is a Penning Flash, and I was able to get an easy kill off him. At this point of time, Malphite already have his instead of going for the Iceborne, the armor one, he went for Shin instead, so he's really squishy in the early game. When you enter the enemy tower, you should always like try to take out the plant if you can, if the plant is up, so that the enemy is not able to use it. And Camille is really strong in taking down towers, so right there it was just like in the early game push, so without any like strong items, Camille was able to still deal a lot of damage to the tower. And for the towers, when you like take down the there's 3 parts to the tower. When you take down first every segment of the tower, like those little bars, you are getting gold from it, so you should be always like pushing to like looking to push the lane in the early game so that you can get more gold. And here I go for the what is the item? The gauntlet. And the laning phase still continues, so the bot lane have already finished pushing the tower, and so they have like switched the roles so that they can keep pushing into mid lane. And right here I go for another all-in into Malphite because I know I'm really strong at this point of the game. And from there on, you should be able to close it in the game. Yeah. So just lane clearing, pushing towers, getting the objectives. But if you're not winning in your lane, you should be looking to gank other lanes so that you can snowball them. And when you're in the enemy jungle, you can like look away to take the jungle camp. But I see that the Rift Pharaoh is pushing down mid, so I decide to go in and help them. The Rift Pharaoh is really strong in this game as it doesn't die easily, so you're able to get towers easily with that. And the inhibitor goes down within 8 minutes of the game, which is really good. So if the inhibitor goes down, you can look to focus other lanes as the super minions will keep spawning, and then you can just close the game from there onwards. So when you're in the enemy jungle, you can like take away all the jungle camps so that the jungle don't have farm. So I see the Graves is out of position, and I use my sweep and slow him down, and then out to secure the kill. Right here I see that the Fizz is out of position as well, so I chase them down and get the quadra kill for my team here. And I'm telling that Annie to back off so that I can get my Penta, but Annie decides to kill him anyway, so there goes my Penta. So I decided to go for that item because I'm like really ahead. And if you're like really behind as a cameo, you shouldn't be like building these kind of items. I just wanted to like experiment with the different items so that I can see which item is very good for cameo. I've done a complete guide on cameo, and you should check it out if you don't know how to play this champion. So in the mid game, what you're looking as Camille is to just split push and create pressure in the other side of the map so that your teams can fight in the other side. And as a Camille, you should be looking to get a teleport and teleport down to a team fight when it's happening, so you can create pressure throughout the entire map. And if the enemy team doesn't come to defend the split pushing from Camille, their towers will definitely go down. So it creates a pressure for the enemy team. Right there, Fizz comes over to defend, and I just like keep him occupied there. And our team is looking to end there. Fizz doesn't go back to defend his base, and I just keep wasting his time. Right here, I see that my team is fighting, so I'm gonna use my teleport and get into the team fight. And then I see that the tower is going down, and after killing the Fizz, I will just end the game right there. So this is gonna be a very quick game, and this is gonna be the end of the video. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.